Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, so today I'm trying Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger and chicken sandwich. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm gonna say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Frick is my fork. I had a fork. I had brought me a fork over here. I don't know what. Listen, y'all just don't understand. Today has been a day. Okay, I just needed to, for a good little long hours now. I needed to like just go back to sleep and start over again because it has just been. I've just been off center today. Okay, so I got this loaded nacho chicken sandwich. I want to try the chicken sandwich and the burger, and then I also got the queso fries, which it's not even like I was gonna eat it fresh and in the car, but I couldn't, so now I'm here. Definitely good. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So the queso fries just got queso cheese, shredded cheese, and I think there's one other thing it's got on there because I was looking online. There's one other, see what I'm saying? There's one other thing on here. And then let's see, on these it has lettuce, tomato, some sort of sauce, tortilla strips, and it looks like some like crispy corn something or whatever. And some cheese. Some cheese. And then the bun is like a cheddar jalapeno bun, I think. Okay. You know, most of the time when they come out with a new sandwich, sometimes they just make like a loaded fry that you can get with the same toppings that the sandwich got on there or whatever. Let me just do that for y'all. So I can see my fries. Put these back on here. Oh, maybe they go on the I don't know what sandwich they came off of. Okay, so here y'all get y'all bite of the burger. The burger. Okay. Hey, my phone, I don't know. Okay. That's straightforward. I feel like I ain't had one of these in a minute. I was gonna get some the other day too. About getting. But I was on Instagram and I saw Songbird ASMR. Her and her husband did a car band. I'm sure they got a new sandwich off. I said, hold up. Let me go check it out. I don't know if it's just partial because I bit into it first, but So far, I think I like the chicken sandwich better. Well, also, I mean, I get I get the new burgers that come out, but if I am not trying something for the purposes of YouTube, I will normally get a chicken sandwich at Wendy's. The Asiago Ranch, to be exact. That dang on chicken sandwich so dang on good. It's very cool too. Y'all, do not tell my mama I got these braids in my head, okay? Because when I tell you this is my mom's least favorite style of mine, my sister's, is when I wear my hair straight. And probably just like just a flat wrap or whatever, just like super straight. I'm sure curls are cool, but it's just I never really do, like when I wear it straight, I just don't do anything with it. And then everybody knows my, saga with me having straight hair, and then they get heat damage, and then I cut it off, and then we start this whole cycle over again. But it's not gonna happen this time because I'm not doing my hair myself. If I get it straightened, I will be going to my hairdresser. Because we know I can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted to straighten my hair and not burn it. Because for me, I feel like flat irons need to be up the highest in order for it to get straight. But clearly that's not the case. But no, really though, nobody has straightened my hair, gotten it as straight as she does. So I just let her do it. But yeah, it was so funny because I wore these two braids, like, I forget what year it was. It was while I was in grad school. And once I discovered, I don't know, I might have saw it online or something like that. And once I discovered these two little braids, I wore them every day. I would wash my hair and just braid it up right off the bat, or I would blow dry my hair and then braid it, like, into these two little braids. And my mama was like, "You gonna do something else with your hair?" This is a Minute Maid Agua Fresca Limonada flavor. I think that's what it's called. I did the whole, now you can order, which I think is super dope. You can order the little remix drinks. You can order from the little Coke remix machine on the app. Otherwise, I'd have got my normal little mango. What is it, mango lemonade? I don't know why I don't want to put the whole thing on my face. Swallow was in there first. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I meant to send a picture of my braids to my mama. Now, young Gavin, his male parental unit pulled up on me today. They went to Cleveland, If you don't know, I'm originally from Cleveland, and excuse me. They had brought me back some hometown classics, a poach boy and some wings. And I was gonna, well, I didn't know what time they was coming back. I knew they was going, but I was just like, well, I'll just get something and eat that whenever. But literally, I'm waiting in line. Damn. Oh, also, I meant to say that this is some. Yeah, I told y'all this was like a piece of like some sort of crunchy corn or something. It had a nice little texture to the sandwich or whatever. I was in the line waiting on my Wendy. Gavin called me and was like, he was at the house. I was like, dang. Because that could have been my video. But y'all still gonna see it. Now, another thing, I should have asked, they bring me no sauce. I hope they got sauce, because, we're not plain wings. We won't have some sauce on them. I got some sauce I put on them. And actually make it taste like the one spot we all wanted, but it was closed. So they went to this other place. Still a popular spot, open pit, where we normally go to Kim's. He was trying to ask me what was better, his male parental unit. I was like, well, I'm just partial to Kim's because that's all I've eaten. Actually, well, what I've mostly eaten as a kid. I had open pit a couple times, but we always got Kim's because it was close. That was the closest one, closest barbecue spot to us. Yeah, I even think it's definitely. I think it was closer to than B&M's, and B&M's one, but not by long, not by far, because B&M's went far. Anywho, but they ended up trying to go to both locations, and they both was closed. So, that's weird for them to be closed on a weekend. But I think the last time I tried to go home and get some, I want to say it was closed. I was sorry. But it was a holiday weekend or something like that. And I want to say another spot I was trying to go to was closed too. I'm just like, y'all would think it was closed. I think it was a Sunday though, maybe. But you would think y'all would want to be open because this is a time when people gonna want some food. But whatever. But yeah, they brought me some wings and a poach boy, so I'll be eating that. Probably eat that tomorrow. We'll off to see young guy for a couple of seconds. We was talking about the fact that young guy, he be limping like an old man. Like if he get I think I was telling y'all before when we went to the fair, granted we were there for 5 hours one day and 4 hours the next day. But Gavin, young whippersnapper, you would think I would be the one limping the way he was or whatever, or tired the way he was and stuff, but I think it might be something going on with his feet because he walked funny too. He had told us before that his heels be hurting. So I don't know. We're gonna get it checked out, see what's going on with young Gav. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully nothing. You you know, but we'll get checked out. But yeah, because after a while, like if you do anything sort of physical activity or something like that, he'd be like limping and stuff. Now he say it's his leg, but, and I ain't no doctor, but this is just my hypothesis that you know, whatever is going on with his foot is causing a muscle to probably work a little bit a little bit harder because of how he be having to walk and stuff like that. And it may just, you know, cause some soreness or whatever. Maybe. That's just me. I don't really know. But we gonna find out. We gonna find out for sure. I like the chicken sandwich more, but I ate the burger first. Could have been after that. You know, I'll be planning my bites. And then the baby, Israel, we went on a walk around the neighborhood yesterday, and when I tell y'all, it was just so funny. It's so cute to see. Really, if y'all could have seen him, my homie he was wanting to hold a conversation with me. Okay, so he was asking me all these questions. He was just like, and the baby be so serious when he be asking questions. Like, you know, how did that happen like that? Like, like for example, one of the trees in the one of the houses on our, you know, on the walking path, whatever. Their tree got knocked down like one of the last storms. It could have been lightning or just really, it was probably really, really windy out or whatever. And so, you know, the baby was like, how did that tree get knocked out? Well, where did it go? Well, they had to cut it out the ground? He said, did they cut it with a knife? Well, I tell y'all, he talked, well, y'all know y'all ain't no surprise there. He talked the whole walk. He was just asking me a lot of questions about stuff we were seeing, just about stuff in general. Like, he was just like a grown little man. Like, okay, we about to have a conversation, girl. We walking and we talking, okay? Oh, and I met some of my neighbors for the first time. I've been staying here for 2 years, over 2 years. And I like, it's a, you know, family, is husband and wife, and their youngest kid is at home. I think they said they got 2 older kids or something like that, but and their youngest daughter's in high school. She's a senior in high school. Which that's crazy because I definitely thought she was older than that. But the wife said that she's basically gonna, like, that's her road dog, so she's gonna struggle when they, because I was like, I'm celebrating. I'm like, oh, y'all about to be empty nesters in a second. And he's like, well, I don't know. She gonna have a hard time with it because her and the youngest is like tight. But I thought that was nice that they came over. But I guess when I moved in, I mean, it wasn't the height of COVID, but COVID was still around. So, you know what I'm saying? They're probably like, no, we ain't gonna be friendly with nobody. I really want to talk to the old man across the street, right across the street. I like old people, man. He listen, he be out here, okay, doing what he need to do. He gives some sort of meal service. I don't know how many days a week, but I do see like a meal service. I don't know if it's Meals on Wheels or what. But then he'll still be driving. You'll see him ride out. He be out there mowing his lawn. He pull his little trash out. And he was cycling. He'll be out here, but you can tell he's just kind of so like brittle and, you know. Why did I do like that? And then there's a couple that lives to the right of him, to the left of me. He was who I told y'all. Well, probably the first winter I moved here. He helped me shovel my snow. Because he always, so the younger guy, he helps the older guy, like he'll just shovel he automatically, like either he may even cut his grass if his grass needs cut while he's cutting his, but he definitely will shovel his driveway and sidewalk if he's shoveling his own. And the wife, she had brought Tom and Jerry back a couple times, a time or two or whatever, because when they had got out the gate, and she was just like, yeah, she told me that the people who lived here, the previous owners, had the same issue with their dog getting out, which in my mind makes sense now when I in my backyard and I see like randomly they will have put like bricks or something like under the gate where there's a gap, but I understand why, because the dog probably used to get out. So yeah, that was that couple. And then like just recently, well, the bubby always be like, and now when he see people outside, he be like, hi, but he be so like, hi, what's your name? No, he say, what your name is? And then then he ask him what their name, they ask him what his name is. He may ask them another question or something like that. They'd be like, okay, have a good day. So cute, and they love it. But then people who the husband who helped me shovel my driveway, he said whenever the bubby had recently like introduced himself, he was like, yeah, Gavin is such a well man. Like I get compliments all the time about Gavin. Like Gavin is around. Gavin probably know more people in this neighborhood than I do. Okay, so Gavin be around here talking to the folks. Like everybody love Gavin. They be like, Gavin is just such a well-mannered behaved young man. Like he's so nice. They're just like, every time I talk to him, I just, I'm just like, oh, thank you. And then this other guy, he when he walk his dog, he didn't tell me this multiple times, but it's fine. But every time he walked past my house and he see I'm outside, he was just like, isn't this where Gavin lives? And it's like, Gavin is such a nice gentleman. He's just so nice. And I'm just like, oh, thank you. And then the people that live next on the other side of the old man, well, they knew. But Gavin played with they boys. They actually was over here whenever Gavin was here last in the backyard. Well, the oldest brother, but the younger brother, they look, I said, ooh, y'all, I know y'all brothers. Y'all look just alike. But they were back in the backyard, like playing on the trampoline. What kind of animal is that? What is that? Is that a groundhog? A gopher? I don't even know. It'd be all type of wildlife in my backyard. And you know what? Something I need to do though. I need to get this gate fixed. I don't know what kind of animal that is. Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to get it on my. It probably ain't. It ain't big enough to recognize on my camera, but otherwise I'll show y'all. Interesting. Anywho, anywho, they knew I don't know them. That I guess that's the point. But I did know the people that lived there before the previous owners. One of them name was Ben. And why I say the funny thing about, because I think his name was Ben, but don't give me a lie. But it was funny because I used to say something about that dang Ben, because something happened. Oh, I was trying to figure out who was the snitch who talked about my grass need to be cut. For whatever reason, I just chose Ben as the person that probably told him, but he probably ain't care. Okay. But yeah, Ben, they had a kid too, I think. I forget, maybe just one, but then they moved. They moved shortly after I want to say they sold their house like in the same year that I bought mine. So, and then my neighbors to the right of me. Well, I met, so Ben was like the first person that came over and like introduced itself. Then my neighbor to the left of me is a black family. Oh, and the one that I said that I just met, they're black. And then right to the immediate left of me, they're black. And then to the right of me are melanin recessive. But they well, they don't really come outside for real, but like the husband started coming outside a little bit more, or at least I saw him more, and he introduced himself, and then his wife was outside once, and they, you know, introduced themselves. I got to meet their dog, because he, you know, he would come and talk to me about Tom and Jerry. We would talk about the dogs. And I haven't said anything or met their son, but yeah, I talk about him all the time because he's the one that don't like to cut the grass. But he had that. The mama was out there cutting the grass. Well, I don't know who cut it the last time it got cut. I think maybe the son. But well, I tell you, homie don't like cutting that grass, man. He be out there throwing that lawnmower around every time he got to be out there. Maybe she was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna cut it this time, or maybe she wanted to get a workout in, or who knows? I don't know. But I just know she was out there cutting it one time. What else? It's some other chocolate chips in the neighborhood. That's when I get that from my realtor, because she said that to me whenever I was I don't know how she, like, maybe she got the load, like the scoop from the previous owners, or maybe their seller or their selling agent or whatever, but she had got the scoop on the makeup of the neighborhood or whatever. Or maybe that's just, you know, obviously the type of research that she do. Who knows? I don't even know. But yeah. All right, I done rambled enough. Okay, ultimately those sandwiches are good. I like the little crispy elements that they put on there. There is some sort of sauce on there. I need to get better at this, clearly, because I'm gonna tell y'all the thing and go try the thing, and I don't know all the stuff that's on the thing. There's a sauce on there. There's some cheese, tomato, lettuce. Like I said, the bun is, I think, is a cheesy jalapeno bun, which I did like that. It added a nice, like, there was like this crunchiness on the bun or whatever. But in addition to being soft, it wasn't like it wasn't hard or anything. And also, I don't know if that was because I did put them in the oven for a little bit, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to warm them up a little bit. So I don't know if it did that, and I left them in the paper that they wrap them in. So, but that sandwich that I had was, the bun was just like a little, it wasn't hard. It just had, like, maybe if that was cheese, like the cheese was a little crunchy, and I really liked that aspect of it. It had good flavor or whatever. Do it taste like a loaded nacho though? I don't know. They tried. Okay, that's fine. But what would I want? What would I want on a loaded nacho? Like, obviously, I feel like if it's gonna be nachos, like, of course, they got the cheese. Okay, they got the queso cheese. They got the lettuce, the tomato. Okay, because I will put like some sort of lettuce. I'll put some pico on there though. I feel like they could have, you know, did a little pico. I feel like that's what I like on my nachos, or some sort of salsa or whatever. In addition to the queso, how you got a nacho ain't got no guacamole? I don't know. But no, overall the sandwich was good. I don't know that it executed the theme, but it was a good sandwich. So would I get it again? Yeah, I would get it again. It was good. I would get the chicken one though. I definitely like the chicken one better. But I also am partial to Wendy's chicken sandwiches in general. Like I said, when I go to Wendy's, I don't go for burgers. I go for the chicken sandwiches. So I would definitely get a chicken sandwich again. The fries was Wendy's loaded fries, cheesy fries. Like, it wasn't nothing special. And I also don't feel like the queso was like anything different than what they, like, say if you get like one of these, some other fries that they do have some sort of liquid cheese on there, and I don't feel like I tasted anything different from those other liquid cheeses, like the baconator fries. Maybe those, if them don't come with a liquid cheese, it was some other fries I tried that. But it's good though. Like, if you want a cheesy fry, because they put the cheese sauce or the queso, and then they put shredded cheese on there, so it's real cheesy. Never too much cheese. That's another thing. When I made that grilled cheese, somebody commented and said that it was too much cheese, and I said there's never such thing as too much cheese. Like, I feel like there's only a such thing as not enough cheese, and people who don't eat cheese, you can't trust them. You can't. So no, but and then someone else commented and said, "Oh, I say there's not enough cheese," and I said, "Well, I say you're my type of person, okay? Because you know the vibes, you know what's going on, okay." But anywho, it's a cheesy fry, okay? With there might be like jalapenos, the little green things, either jalapenos or peppers. I would vote jalapeno. I would guess it jalapeno, jalapeno, but or jalapenos. Miss Sugar and Sonia say jalapenos. That is so funny to me. Oh gosh. Okay. All right, now I need to just go and, I don't know, debrief, whatever, because today I need a redo. I mean, I got it done. I got the day done, but it was just, listen, the journey that I had to take to get through the day is just a lot, but yeah. Okay, well, that's it. That's all, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Oh, also, when I used to wear these 2 braids, I be having so much, I don't know. I had a lot to say today. Okay. When I used to wear these 2 braids too, I had braces at the time. And then I would wear glasses because I really thought that they were, non-prescription glasses, but I just wanted to have a nerd look going on because I also was in grad school at the time. So I just really thought I was a nerd. And I was. My grades proved it. So, all right, peace out.